Hello everyone, and welcome to the loading screen. Oh, it's a Mass Effect Andromeda. So before we actually get into the game, so woke up at about 3 a.m. Cause yeah, I know, right? Bit early. But let's get recording done. And I noticed something was off. Like I looked at my clock, it says like 3 a.m., right? Looked at my old computer. Yep, 3 a.m. But then I look at my main computer and it's like, oh, it's 10 p.m. Yesterday. It's like, wait a second, that doesn't seem right. So it's like, okay, I'll click on the settings to change that. Did it load? Okay, fine, I'll ignore that and open Movie Maker. Didn't want to load. Okay, I'll close Movie Maker. Didn't want to close. It's like, okay, well, how about we restart the computer? Didn't let me want to restart. It's like, okay then. So then I powered it off, turned it back on, and it's loading, and then it's like, oh, Windows had an error, doesn't want to start. Then I'm starting to have a minor panic attack. It's like, okay, restart. It's like, oh, well, we're installing a system update now. Please do not turn off the computer. It's like, why are you installing a system update? It's not like a Windows update. It's like a system update, which is a green bar. And not just, Windows is updating. It's like, okay, that sounds serious. So yeah, after that, it just restarted itself, and we were able to get back on. But still, bit scary. Just random issues for no reason. By the way, welcome back. We have N7 armor now. Which, from a lore standpoint, doesn't make sense for us to have N7 armor. Like, the only thing that would make sense is if we were wearing basically Daddy Rider's armor, but how would we fit in Daddy Rider's armor? But we has it, for what it's worth. Mostly because, reasons. It makes us feel connected to, the Mass Effect lore. Well, makes us feel more connected to Mass Effect than whatever that other armor was. And the main reason we have this, though, is the stats, because it's the remedy chest. It's not bad. I mean, damage resist, health regen, shield regen. That's not bad, right? However, N7 gives you biotic damage and bio recharge speed, along with our other biotic things. Yeah, I figured we might as well go full on. Like, we should probably be a dimp at this point. Just chill on full on biotics. But we're still going Vanguard. Why? Because I'm going to be, charging up and punching the shit out of things. And novaing and all that other stuff. Speaking of that, we don't have any skill points. Sad. Because we need... I know we have that maxed out, and we're not using assault rifles. Good job, me. You maxed out assault rifles. We don't use assault rifles right now. Anyway, Joe. Joe is... He's basically an infiltrator. Which basically means he has tech and combat. Which is, you know, sort of like, well, a lot of our characters have tech in combat. I don't think we have a full-on tech person. Like, Vetra has tech in combat. Drac has combat and one tech thing. Cora has mostly just biotics. I think her defense might be tech, I'm not sure. Or Liam's might be tech. His defense, I'm not entirely sure. But it's like, no one's just, you know, a pill whatever, usually. But anyway, so, energy drain's not terrible. Sticky grenades. And you can get Adventure Strike, which I was gonna say doesn't Liam have Adventure Strike, or does he have Havoc Strike? I can't remember. Oh, so yes, one of those. There you go. I think he has Havoc Strike. That's what Liam has. But anyway. There we go. His current health is, yeah. Has more shields than Drac. Less health at least. Alright, let's see how this goes. Difficulty should be set to hardcore, which should make things interesting. Because we tried that earlier, you know, back on like the first planet, and we died right away. Basic things done. But where'd they go? Eventually cheat coil on a, you know, on a sniper rifle that only has one shot. Probably not the best idea. But it means I can never run out of ammo. But they generate that. It recharges after all. You should be scanning that. You should be scanning that. The buggies I think I've already scanned. Also, there's all these plants I feel like I should be scanning. Oh, I just realized. No, well, there's one nickel and platinum that I needed on this planet. Now I could have probably came here and not wasted, you know, several million on materials, but and went with the natural progression and all that, but meh. The less I have to worry about crafting, the better. So I can just play the game. We don't have to worry about crafting. But that's how. Hey, look, armor that I'm never going to use. Because tech. I should not use tech, really. But the fact I'm full on bionics is also, you know, it's odd. I never really used bionics much in the regular Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. Mostly for one reason. One, you have a pistol. That's it. The think Vanguard, I don't know if Vanguard even gives you a shotgun, it might, but severely limits your access to firearm powers, like singularity and stuff, if I remember right. Yeah, that's... Mass Effect 2, yeah. Once again, you had a... I know you had a shotgun and maybe a submachine gun? The machine pistol, so just a heavy pistol. But yeah, that was... I still think you probably had better powers as a Demp than a Vanguard. I can't remember exactly. Like, the only one that really made more sense to me was, you know... But at least in Mass Effect 2, you were able to gain at least one of your allies' powers, which basically meant... Oh, you could get, like, Reeve, or... I don't think you could get Singularity, but you could get at least Reeve, or... Warp, or things like that. You need them. And then Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 is actually probably one of the reasons why I like Mass Effect 3 the most. Is you could actually be a biotic with, you know, assault rifle, sniper rifle, stuff like that. That much sniper rifle is cool. Let's just switch to shotgun. The shotgun should have enough damage. Hopefully. Trying to give me tech stuff still. It's cute. Oh, hi. Being restricted to weapons, something I really dislike because remember, there are several ways to play Mass Effect. One, you can play with, oh yeah, powers and stuff, which I usually don't do. Usually I just turn on an ammo thing and call it good. Never use concussion shot that much. Or you could play as a, you know, like I usually do, a third-person shooter, which basically meant switching between my weapons, taking cover, and shooting things. And it worked pretty well. Andromeda, though, you have this whole, you know, dodging, jump jets, hovering mechanics, which has a whole nother layer of things. Height, advantages and shit like that. But it also has the whole, you know, profiles and bullshit of that, where, you know, you can just basically say, oh, by the way, I want to switch my skills. And the game's like, okay. And you switch your skills, and it's just, you know, you're now...
Get ready to fight!
To attack. I don't get used to that. I don't use my sword. This thing. I wasn't expecting, you know. How am I supposed to get them if I walk past them? That's a bit of a problem, isn't it?
Pathfinder, this is Rochelle V. You're approaching the remains of my home.
I've detected multiple life forms in the area. Their movements appear agitated.
I think we stirred up a nest.
I don't know if I'm killing them. Oh, hi. But I'm not sure if I'm hitting them or everyone else is hitting them. So what's this? One of those things?
Pathfinder, the computer system appears to be damaged.
Let's see if we can recover anything from it.
Pathfinder, the computer's data core is damaged beyond repair.
Oh,
Rochelle, it's Ryder. We're inside your old home, but your research data didn't survive.
All your effort and risk for nothing. I'm sorry.
hey, we had to
The
try.
risk was worth it. We just got unlucky.
Years of my life gone.
You didn't have backups?
Of course, but they went down with the city's network memory center. That site is now buried underground.
Right, you go then.
Even if you could find an access point on the surface, the odds of recovering anything are remote.
Yeah, well, I'll try.
All I
anyway.
heard is, there's a chance. Let's go for it.
That didn't fully translate, but I know optimism when I hear it. I can point you in the general direction of where the network memory center used to be. You'll have to hunt for an exposed network node. I'll stand by. Thank you, Pathfinder.
I do like these mineral caches. It's like, hey, remember how you're struggling for minerals? Well, just minerals. Just like, oh, well, thanks. Now you give them to me. So how do I... Yeah, that's a shame. Cause it's like...
Think
I was
that's
gonna
it.
kill that.
Good work.
The whole warp teleportation. Well, I'm just doing research on that, saying I can't even use anything. Like, thinking back to it, I think I got most of my credits in the regular game just from the Cairo perks. Like, you'd get, like, you'd open it and be like, oh, here's your credits for the day. Ooh, bioluminescent and acid fungi. This fungus emits a gentle blue-green light. As a result of enzymatic reactions, it is a form of insects which appear to have taken on the same bioluminescent quality, like yours who are with consuming the fungus. Well, isn't that lovely? And we can't take any samples, you know? Don't want to get plant samples, no? Apparently they don't want me to get plant samples, even though they wanted me to get plant samples, you know? Sometimes I question it. A lot, actually. But, well, they want me to get plant samples. They don't want me to get plant samples. These are plants. Yeah, what you have? Things. Apparently, it doesn't want to go up that way. That's off bounds. I like the planet. I mean, it's actually a pretty planet compared to the rest. I mean, it's not bad once you get past the whole, you know, the whole volcanic activity on a lush tropical planet. Yes, I rolled my eyes hard though. Once you get past that,
Excellently done.
the Okay, there's a button. Still getting used to how much distance I need to put before I go stabby. Damn way I put the camera. But hey, it works with my bionics, you know. We are full-on Vanguard. So does this still work, by the way? We have a full-arm, we have a super sniper rifle, so can I just go? Yes, I can, and they don't give a shit. That one though might give a
Enemies!
Excellently done.
Once again, I'm
Got 'em
still
all.
using my powers, really. I mean, that's what my problem is. I don't really use my powers. The fact that they make pyros and that consumables, or you think one people, they should. Seeing a bunch of blue dots. Blue friendly. It's over here. Right. So there's a door that doesn't open. Down uphill. You don't know it could be uphill. It could even be a boat. There's be that. Which I don't want. That, yeah, I don't really need, but you know, take it anyway. I think I have an idea. Apparently, I think there's one of those, you know, things inside. Which is why the game's like, you guys can. Don't you understand? You guys can. There's probably one of those things inside. You just can't get inside to scan. Which is why it's like V. See? You can see it through the wall. You just can't scan it through the wall. Because that would be a bit cheesy if you could scan through the wall, you know? But yeah, I probably took a lot of natural elements out of this by just, you know, mods and everything. And the fact that it has, you know, Matt's armor and Matt's weapons now. Probably would have been just a fine weapon without throwing sticky grenades on it.
I am invincible.
Yeah. If I could have just shot things with power. I mean, it did like way more damage than, you know, a sidewinder and all that. But it's fun having sticky grenades. They stick to things and explode. After all, that's sort of the whole purpose. I'm gonna take my wooden cars. For my ever-growing home. Problem though is, you realize something, right? We're not losing credits, we're losing stuff that we can sell for credits. Family enough credits. We're gonna be stuck at low credits for a while. Get the stuff back up. Basically means we've crafted the things we need, and yeah, that's about all we can do for a while. So Because we're low on funds. Dangerous. Initiative doesn't pay me enough. Like how? Still always going to compare things to Mass Effect 2. Servers was just giving Shepard like, you know, tens of thousands of credits. Just left and right. Like, oh, you did this mission. Well, here's several thousand credits. Oh. And you know, and you found credits on the mission. Well, that was extra. So it's like, hey, you found 3,000 credits. Besides the mission, so you get 6,000 credits. And then there's us. We get maybe several thousand credits, if they're high enough value. Otherwise, we get basically jack shit. And the game laughs at me. To find out where Atlas node, minerals, plant samples. Ingredients for drinks. Forward station. Okay. Should I be running into the opposite of the resistance?
Pathfinder, I've detected energy readings consistent with an active network node.
Is it on the surface?
We'll find out.
We already found a container.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
I'm working on it. Just, you know, I'm looking around. There's lots of things distracting me, okay? There's a thing. We found a random computer. Hi, computer.
Network connection is established.
I'm logging in. Searching. I found them. Research files downloading and done. You did it.
Well, at least you have decent... You don't have a computer network that's, you know, just tossed about the place. You apparently have a very good bandwidth. Yeah, the download... Well, well, it depends what type of files they are. It could have just been, you know, simple PDF files, simple text documents. So I guess it won't take that long, but still. Who knows? Anyway.
We did it. Go team.
Go team.
If we recovered this data, we may be able to access everything lost in the disaster. I'll alert my colleagues. You've accomplished something amazing, Pathfinder.
Yeah, we did good. We made them happy. That's the whole thing. Gotta go prove ourselves that we're good people. The fact I have to prove myself, though. But also I want to remind you that... Yeah. Okay, so here's a few things. I forgot what level we reached by the end game before. I think we were like somewhere in the 60s. However, that's why there's a New Game Plus. Because New Game Plus will let you go up to like A something. Because, yeah, you wouldn't be getting tier 10 stuff until around A. So yeah, that's how overpowered we are technically. But even with our stuff, well, yeah, we're a bit below them in health and shields by a lot. But remember, we are Vanguard. We're not full on combat yet. Which reminds me, I need to change a few things. They're shotguns. We could have more melee damage boost, which could make sense. But we could also just have more shotgun damage and shotgun force. So 30% shotgun damage boost and melee damage boost. Like melee hits boost shotgun damage, shotgun hits boost me. Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the shotgun damage. Just pure shotgun damage, you know? Now to our 6 points, so let's finish this off. What we have. Dramatically increases damage resistance when below 30% health. Tempting. Improves when damage resistance and reduces short damage on cover. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this just cause we're on, you know, hardcore, and if my health does drop that low, yeah. But another time, I'm also going to need to figure out some combat abilities to put on another favorite thing, and we haven't really been investing in combat abilities, cause I mean, they're not terrible. Omni Grenade's not terrible. Concussion Shot's not terrible. But I'm thinking Flat Cannon and Turbocharge, maybe one of those. But it's not like I'm really going to use them that much. Also, we leveled up, and you guys can't be leveled up because you only gain 2 points. Oof. It's unfortunate for you guys. Because I have a mod that makes me getting all the skill points. Just so I can max out everything. Eventually. It's gonna take a while still. But yeah, this band's not... It's nice and relaxing compared to some. Like, it's just... I mean, basically this here was our Crash, technically. In terms of size, but yeah.
Watch out for Roka and Garen fanatics that hate aliens. That means you.
Charming.
That
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Go on, signal though. Whoa, I was going to know I have a sniper rifle. Do. Do. You know, that's just scary. I know you told me not to go near the ancient crash site that source, but I had to give it a shot. You're right, too difficult to get through. We went chase us off before we got halfway down the ravine. Hopefully you can get here yourself. You're always good at dodging those machines. Though I don't know how safe it'll be with those outsiders roaming around, the spiky ones. You seen them? I don't know how to feel about. Like I'll try. The point is, you were right. Just send the monolith. Let me know if we find anything you can mention in the repository. Spiky ones. Spiky ones, huh? But yeah, we have could always switch to an assault rifle again. Remember, this is set to hardcore. Sorry.
I am invincible.
You just scan though. I can scan the Angar and Raider, right? So I need to scan those creeper things. But they're gone. I'm going like the wrong way, ain't I? I'm going the right way, but not the way I wanted to go, sadly.
This planet's weird.
Let's be careful around the native flora. Okay, everyone?
If you get any fungal slime on your skin, I suggest you wash it off immediately.
I'm gonna call this thing. They turns as moon-phase death. It's not the non-natural fungus. It's gonna contain the chemical compound that we react habits on that go our nervous system. Hi. Well, first things first, where's my sniper ammo?
Excellent shot!
Because remember, Biffit's dead. If the rest of them don't give a single shit. Which I know, right? And they don't even seem to care about, you know. Problem with the zero. Unless he hits them in the eye. Yeah. You would know about it. Well, I got a hit on it. Oh, Jesus. Right, something stupid apart inside my drink. Oh, that's hops apparently. This fungus can be distilled into a drink. Okay, sure it can. If that might poison and murder me. Sure. Back to the bar and give him those first humps? I don't think I did, actually. Whoops. Oh well. So, what's over here?
Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
Found to scan them. First signs imply a relaxed state, much like sleep, very much. Every metabolism is slow, but I have not ceased entirely. Wish I could be stuck in the stasis sleep for an amount of time. Oh, so I sent you things. You want me to... No, doing the glyphy thingies. We're doing the glyphy thingies. Why didn't you
That
guys...
should do it.
Why didn't you guys scan the glyphs? Like those guys. You gotta remember that. You can't just go for whole team Ramtech. You gotta scan the glyphs. Then go for Ramtech. Want to know... how... Well, maybe they failed the Sudoku puzzle. But yeah, I actually had to hit that because I need the health. Because remember, hardcore. Takes out more damage to us. We could do all the damage in the world. But if we take them... Oh, maybe that's what I'm seeing. Remnant thing. Okay, well, let's see what I can do here. So, did you guys fail the Sudoku puzzle? You guys failed a simple Sudoku puzzle, seriously. Guys. Okay, so let's see here. Let's try 16 now. Which means this would have to be 15. This would have to be 3. And this would have to be 16. Which basically means shit, this one would have to be 15. Oh wait, this one can't be 15. This one would have to be 16. Means this one would have to be 15. Which means this one will have to be 15. Right. Because I just noticed that. Okay, if this one's 15, this would have to be 16. Right. That should have to be for 3 or 4. Oh, fuck. You're noticing problems, aren't you? Yeah, I'm noticing them problems. This will have to be 3. But okay then. Problems, everyone. Because I could change that to... I'd have to change this to 15. Okay, this is 3. Okay, we're good? Maybe. Wait, why was this one 15 anyway? I don't know, okay? This one will have to be 4. Right. Then this one will have to be 3. And this one will have to be 16. Okay, so let's see if we're right here. So these ones here are all different, all different, all different, all different. Good. Doesn't have any conflicts. 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 Doesn't. Okay, I think we did it. Yeah, sometimes I get a bit stuck on that.
Reading of the monitors and... Scat! Scatting stars! What? Who are you? How did...
You're welcome, by the way.
Thanks isn't necessary. Just doing my job.
More aliens? Out of nowhere? And Jal?
Do none of you remember getting frozen?
Frozen? I don't understand. We were just working on the monolith and then you appeared.
You should return to Palev. Kieran will want to speak to you.
Maybe you're right. Oh, I feel a head splitter coming on.
We should make sure they return to the station. Who knows what lingering effects they might suffer from.
True. We should return, but at the same time, you don't understand there's more loot to go. Loot.
This Sam of yours, in your head, how is it allowing you to interface with the Remnant?
That's a good question.
Sam helps with analysis and translation, among other things. It's complicated.
It's complicated. Basically, I have a supercomputer in my head, and it goes boopity 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 boop. And yeah, it does the Dooku process for me. Yeah, that's basically. Yeah. They're supposed to be more complicated, but you know, them subdued. So what do we have here? We have a gallows. We have a galorn. The house of Galar. Mid-suit creature places a lit and odd colorful glance that span the whole face of John. Later the... well, that is. It charges and headbutts when provoked. By the way... and then it turns into goo. Lovely. I have to mark it to the upside.
Kieran Dahl said something about fish and gems to me. What was that all about?
Say.
In an ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. Meaning your success with Remnant is probability, not skill. As the number of cases approaches infinity, the unlikeliest outcomes become likely.
Oh, thought it might have been something like that.
Because remember, if we killed something, it should totally destroy my power. It's no power charge. That's why I wasn't really worried about weapons. How much is my weapon weight anyway? Does it say? I don't know if it says anyway. I don't know if it says 0. Okay. So maybe we're fine. Completely fine. A weapon so aren't slowing us down.
Get ready to fight!
It's sort of a lob. Yes, very much just lobs. Oh, that was a creeper. Creeper seems to maintain support remnant hardware.
Invincible.
And no, we're not bumping up the difficulty. What? Safe? What? Huh. No, we're not bumping up the difficulty again, because sure, we might be having an easy time for damage. Just if we get attacked, yeah, we might not survive getting actually attacked. Important things you should be more.
We got
Oh god, what the hell
enemies
is
behind
that?
you.
So much for reading.
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
Well, that was like how many plant samples? But sure. Since this time producing grids. Is that not it? Oh, I have to collect it. My bad. Let me just pick up this whole giant fern and, you know, shove it in my backpack. Let me just put it in hammer's right. These things. know how I feel about the whole aggro system in this. It's very, you know, exploitable. Because you can't really sneak up on shit in, you know, Mass Effect 1 through 3. It was basically, as soon as you got to nail things, everything knew you were out, everything started attacking. Well, you have a sniper rifle, and you can just basically, so long as you know where to hit, like, I can't really get a good angle, and it's a little eye thing, but as soon as you know where to hit, it's just, yeah. I don't think you do get invulnerability using the L to create something. Which is entirely
My sensors read a mineral not found in my database, Pathfinder.
That's something we can scan for Chief Lucan?
It would improve his geophysics VI considerably.
But yeah, it's like going back to, like, say, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order with the whole no invincibility frames. Like, you're using an ability. So though I think might have had invincibility frames, but yeah, I don't think a lot of those abilities did. A lot of it's like, well, you're using an ability and you got hit. Let's cancel that completely out. God, that was annoying as shit. But you know, there's a thing called animations. Animations have to play out for an ability to, you know, take effect. So they actually usually need invincibility frames. Because if I have to wait for an animation to play out and it's gonna, and it can be interrupted, that's a bit bullshit. Even if you're trying to be, you know, so, wait, where's this mineral at? Okay, somewhere hill. Or as all I'm seeing is by little fungi. I would assume it would be like, you know, in this cave, but fungi. Okay, so where was that layout? Okay, it's like over here. I heard you V, but well. What? I missed it. Oh. Well, that would make sense putting up here. Oh, but it's not that, so... Okay. It's like, hey, you found a mineral node, but that's not the mineral node. What? Or scan that. So, what am I missing? Just struggling just a bit. Okay, seriously. Track the damn thing just because I'm struggling so much. Okay, so it's like, you know, that. How the hell did I not see that? Apparently it's an element zero thing. It doesn't look like an element zero thing to me, but okay. Whatever you say, game, it's an element zero thing. But those are to the remnant Abyss. Do I want to go to the Remnant Abyss? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, stuff going on still. Do I want to go to the Remnant Abyss? Don't know. Can I go? Am I gonna be scolded for going to the Remnant Abyss before I should go to the Remnant Abyss? Questioning it. Yep, screw it, we're here anyway. Get to go like, you didn't do things right. You're supposed to go help them first. Why are you going there first? Anyway, what do we have down here? We have the thing, Jiggy. We have or just no, it's food. It's hard for me to tell that that's a container when it looks like just some bricks laying about. Actually, it looks like that. Like just blocks like that. But anyway, what is behind number one? I think I understand it. Oh, it's sort of a puzzle thing for the loot, potentially less so for actual environmental stuff. We're in the water. We need to get now. But to get in there, we need to go through the whole process of unlocking the place. Which means we need to go around. I remember no fire here too, I think. Yeah, we don't really have to worry about ammo. Hot. You know what? We have enough. Partial uses. I'm not sure what disruptor actually works better on them. Technically robots. Huh. Ah, well. But yeah, this here was a bit just saying. The only problem though is, and then it's just gone. So I don't really use ammo powers much in this, because they, you know, they don't last. Which is it. Don't care for that. Like, I prefer them actually being a power, because you could, you know, leave them on, but I get why, because you're limited down to 3 powers, which is, you know, a bit irritating unless you press a button and change to your other skills. Like I get, but yeah, at the same time, it don't last long enough. Oh, hi, Terrence. Oh. Oh. Smash of ominous menacing remnant powers is an arsenal that engages much more defensive. Okay. Trying to think where in the world do I hit the thing. I want my incinerator ammo again.
Hostiles ahead!
They didn't give a shit. Oh god. Oh god. Maybe I should aim for oh,
Krogan needs help!
go find it.
Joel!
Okay. Well, we decided to murder him. Oh, hi. Stop that. Where'd it go? Good. Okay. Well, they were good. Then we're just gonna self-destruct. Okay. Well, then. Pretty sure it could have done a lot worse to us if we were actually yeah, I'm sure punching it was our best idea. Yeah, you know, just go punch the thing. It'll be great. Yeah, okay, I get you. You're angry about that thing. That thing is behind a force field. We can't do anything about it. Right. I guess I'm poking this. Maybe. I'm a bit confused. Sorry, I don't know which way I came from. Oh. I mean, if you insist. That was just a little. So then what is this way? Wait, unless that's the other side of the force field now. Which one we came from? So maybe. Which means they should all just go back around. Right, I knows there wasn't. Oh wait, we haven't been in here yet. Double no fires. Fires that's no good. He doesn't have his weak point exposed. That was just a bit aggressive. Just a bit. I mean, Drac likes punching things. I can't believe. So I believe we have opened up a open. God. Why? Why do you do these things to me, game? Okay then. That's the right way, or so. Herp. Herp. What the hell is that? starting to disappoint me again. Yeah. So what we have up here, we has stuff, sure. And we has stuff. Okay. I think so those ones are already out. See, and this is why you don't want to do that with your sniper rifle. Because your sniper rifle is a good weapon. You don't want to limit it for
Nice work.
Down, shotgun it down. But yeah, I think we looked at this pretty thoroughly. This was just it means we could technically, you know, continue our exploration still. Or we could go back and just go... No. Fast travel does it... You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that sucks. Fine. I'll head back. It takes a long way. But yes, I am enjoying myself, Battery and Andromeda, until we get to my car. Then, maybe less so. Now can I go back over there? Thanks. Because, I mean, I could walk up. Yeah, you can't drive on this planet for obvious reasons. Too much flora in the way. So, yeah, walking all the way back doesn't seem that different. So now we go tell them that, hey, we did the good.
You don't feel any different?
I don't think so. Why? Do you?
My mind feels clouded, but I don't know if I'm just tired.
So I did the thing, by the way.
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens? Ket?
No, these were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze.
You mean Turians?
Oh,
You saw Turians?
Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kieran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
It's understandable.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your SAM should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kieran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop
We
Haval's
could
decline.
leave,
Havarl's decline.
but why
This
would
will
I
take
leave?
time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
We could always just bring, you know, Vetra out. If we want to talk about Turians.
Kieran wants to talk more about Haval's decline. We should discuss it when you have time.
You said you
Tur-
saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
The Turian Ark? Was it a large ship?
I saw some debris, but not an entire ship. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for
Well, here's
yourself.
the thing. If
We
it
can
was a
speak more
ship,
later.
It would be
I'll be
pretty
here.
massive. Well, yeah, true.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
There's no vault.
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Stages?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
I won't look into that.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the remnant river, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Yeah, I like how Joel's like, hey, you saved them. We can leave now. It's like, why would I leave now? You don't understand. There's people to talk to.
I told my colleagues what you did for me. You've made a lot of friends on Havarl,
I
Pathfinder.
did a good thing.
The feeling's mutual. I hope you find your lost colonies.
If they exist, our people out there need to know they are not alone. In the meantime, the recent upheaval exposed ruins we never knew existed down in the valley. I'm told there are glyphs that resemble star charts. I'm staying to investigate. I better get to work.
Oh, you have a research station right here now. Oh, that's lovely. So, anything else I could talk
Good to
about?
see you again, Pathfinder.
Like, what these sages?
Mithratha and the sages. Tell me more about that.
We don't know much. They limit their interactions with everyone else. Even when they need to trade, they say very little. Kiren's probably ashamed I even brought them up. It's just that I once heard... Stars, you'll mock me.
Nah.
I won't mock or tease. You have my word. Please go on.
When I was small, I overheard a story the sages tell of a man who lived through the Scourge. The Scourge shut down the monoliths on all planets. The vaults stopped working. But this man understood Remnant. They don't know how. And he did something. He's the reason the vault and the 2 monoliths worked for as long as they did. And if the tale's true...
Maybe they know the location of the 3rd monolith.
Yes.
Well then.
Before you got caught in that stasis field, Kiren says you were studying the monolith. What did you learn?
There's a vault here. When the Scourge hit, it took down some functionality. It's still working to some extent, but with only 2 out of 3 monoliths, the system is off balance.
And you can't reset it without the 3rd one.
Exactly. We hoped that with enough understanding of the monoliths, we could attach our own tech to it, correct it somehow. But progress is slow. Too slow.
I see.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Well then.
But I am in here. A plant tore through my personal shuttle. I could have been inside.
You.
What now?
I won't bother.
Very
Nah,
well.
he's still Still pissy. I'm tempted to go to the thing, change out. Yeah, be that way. Because here's the thing, Drake's good for practically anything, but if we're going to go investigating Turians, I probably should bring Thatcher up first. Just cause. Also, I realize we have a nice rounded number of sets each. What's the Mass Effect 1? 5? Wait, no. No, it would be sets, yeah, sets, okay. Right. Sets is a decent number. Compared to... Well, let's see, how many did we have in 3? Crap. The horror, Cadence slash Ashland, James, which is basically human slash Krogan hybrid. Carrie, Garrus. Well, that's 5, and then, yeah, if you include Javik, 6. Huh. Who else? Huh. Oh, Edie. That's 7. Might just be 7. Yeah, like a bit less than. Yeah, you didn't get a dedicated Krogan team member. Because I thought, oh yeah, James would do perfectly fine. He's built like he has Krogan capabilities. The only way they want me to go fits the things. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. But we must investigate the Turians. Be like, hey, Yim's Turians. What's doing here? Yes, I know the gnome can't be called hell. It's not like we were trying to call the gnome. Hi. So a plant supposedly around hell. Huh. Supposedly.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
There was like conversation going on. Thanks, Sam, for interrupting it. You ass. So, plant sample. Plant sample. Sample plant. Plant a cusp samples. I'm not entirely sure where it is, because there's a lot of plants. So you want those? Oh, the dinosaurs. Oh god, there's multiple dinosaurs attacking.
Got them all.
Okay. So the question though is, which is fine. Do I have to like I'm standing right on it, basically. Like. Well, no, I don't want to look. What's that? Is it up there? Oh. Okay, so here's the thing. It said the plant was like right here. Right like over here. That's over here. Can't lie to me. No wonder I didn't trust. Okay, so that... No, we were... Okay. Going back on ourselves, we need to go over this way.
That's it for now.
And this kind of... No. Probably should end the video. But let's reach the church. Let's see, we have some main cars running about. Oh, no. Riser attack. Okay, good. Better be. That one is chaotic though. Try to scan it. No such dog-like creature trying to use by outlaws to rush enemies. Okay. Let's see what's out here. Hey, look, one of the ranger armors I don't want. Thanks. Just try to put the platinum.
Roka!
What are they doing out here?
Turns on the Thanos uniforms, Pathfinder.
A Turian arc?
Oh god. Okay. help. That's my help. That's my help. Jesus. That's a lot of them out here. Because it's okay, but yeah, that's true.
Excellently done.
Sharpshooter.
I think that's it.
Get ready to fight! The party just got bigger.
Oh, so memory trigger. Now take that.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on...
Yeah, I'll get to that. You know, we found more on tower survivors today, along with some not so lucky. Just headset. Still can't believe the sturdiness of those pods. I remember Master rambling about the engineering of the engineering part is always a cyber when it comes to those things. I should pay more attention, learn the ins and outs of the pod's design. Tore one apart trying to make it communicate, but it's all wires to me. Makes me know what to do, how to help these people survive. I can point a gun and keep them safe, but that's it. They need a real leadership, and so do I. Apparently, we're not done yet. By the way, that's what they meant for that. So I can do down.
Get ready to fight!
One less to worry about.
We've got raiders, we've got saboteurs, we've got sharpshooters. I think. Might as well scan that. Usually there's something wrong with this planet. Planets far up behind you, trees fresh right. Well, something other than those areas is watching us. Thanks, Spirits, for the Spectre. If we surprised because it happened to us. Oh, a Spectre. A container. Side 1 to 3. Not bad. I'll get to arrive refuge, you guys, you know? There's loot we had. Why don't you guys go after all this? I'm the Pathfinder. You guys should have it. Isn't that just a Pathfinder? Maybe, potentially. Like, seriously, why didn't you guys do any of this? You would have been missing some basic other stuff, but very high Turian leader. What? Why is that one guy still left alive?
Shot to the gut. Painful. I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
Fun.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
Well, wish I had
He hasn't
news.
made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
The debris and stasis pods from Natanus are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go
Sure.
left, I go right.
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
So, you know, just keep an eye out for our survivors, apparently.
If the Nexus made it, maybe we're not alone.
So what do you have?
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Yeah, sure.
Anything from the crash belongs to the Initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanus, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
Not entirely sure what that counts for, but... Can I talk to you
Pathfinder.
about stuff?
Are you and Mason close?
We know each other well, yes?
Did I say something wrong?
No, sorry. I'm just not used to discussing my personal life.
Do the Rokar attack often?
Only when they find us. Bad as they are, damn plants are the bigger danger. I keep telling the others not to eat anything raw, but when you're starving, logic's the first thing to go.
You must have some great stories from your Spectre days.
Doesn't seem much like it's
Not that I can tell. That's kind of the point of classified ops.
Surely you can bend the rules after 600 years.
I mean, yeah.
Bending the rules. Man, that's what I thought being a Spectre was all about. Saren Arterius himself recommended me to the Council.
Oof.
Whatever their command, I carried it out, without question.
Saren? The rogue Spectre who led the Geth
Yeah,
attack
well,
on the
this is-
Citadel?
Post that.
If you believe the rumors, the Saren I knew was ruthless, not crazy. But something made him snap. Everyone has a breaking point. I got out before I hit mine. Mason convinced me Andromeda was my chance to live outside the shadows. That's why I'm here.
How are the other survivors holding up?
They're in shock. Too busy surviving to grieve or take stock in what's happened. But when things eventually do calm down, it'll hit them. And it won't be pretty.
Take care, Avitus.
Likewise, Ryder.
I mean, supposedly, as a Spectre, I should be able to handle this. But, you know.
Those aliens have attacked us ever since they found our camp.
So yeah, they don't really have... They're just sort of, you know, chilling though. Oh Jesus, look at all that stuff to tag. Look at all that stuff to tag. Oh, but that's a problem for future me. Cause I'm leaving off here. Hope y'all enjoyed, thank y'all, and have a nice day.